Hey there YouTube, my name is Cal, and welcome to an explosive Rokket Dragon Link deck profile. Ib and Agrippine are gone, but LP lives. This is the first of many videos. If you like the content, leave a like and subscribe to join Team Rokket on our conquest for world domination. Let's get started. Team Rokket has entered the Crush Card Cup, and we will be posting all the matches of this tournament right here on this channel. Starting off with triple Rokket Tracer, perfect for those synchro summoning plays, as level 8 synchro monsters are some of the best in the game. It also has a quick effect that lets you target and destroy a face-up card in the field to special summon another Rokket monster from your deck. Keep in mind this is a hard once per turn. Be careful to activate its effect last, as it locks you into summoning dark extra deck monsters for your turn. Next is 2 copies of Magma Rokket Dragon. This card has the unique effect of whenever it's targeted by a link monster, it can send an opponent's monster in the field to the graveyard. It's non-targeting. Also, whenever it's destroyed by a card effect or a monster attack, it can float and special summon another Rokket from the deck to the field at the end phase. Copies of Silver Rokket Dragon. This card has the same floating effect as Magma Rokket Dragon. However, whenever Silver Rokket Dragon is targeted by the effect of another link monster, it can destroy itself and have you look into the extra deck of your opponent and banish a monster from your opponent's extra deck. 1 copy of Rokket Recharger. This card has a combo with Striker Dragon, destroying Striker Dragon, getting it back from the grave to your hand, and sending it allows you to special summon another dark monster in the graveyard. Very powerful. One copy of Rokket Synchron, self-explanatory in this deck, gets you a level 7 or higher dark dragon monster from the graveyard to the field, negates its effect. Useful for going through synchro summoning or your level 8 synchro. It also gets you another body on the field. 2 copies of Absorata Dragon. This card is the main searcher of the deck. Whenever it's sent to the graveyard by any means, it gets you a Rokket monster from your deck to your hand. It allows you to get an extra body in the field. 2 is perfect. I think using more than 2 is a bit too much. The deck has a lot of cards that can just send it from the deck to the graveyard, so 2 is more than enough. 3 copies of Starlight Seaford. Really amazing for what it does. It enables Chaos Dragon, sending itself to the graveyard as a 1 card dragon combo. Surprisingly, it has another effect. While it's in the graveyard, it can actually return a level 8 monster, so it's amazing. Recycling your level 8 synchros, it actually puts them back into the extra deck for later use. 1 copy each of Black Dragon Collapse Serpent and White Dragon Wyvern Burster. Now these cards are pretty much similar in design. They both banish a monster from the graveyard that is opposite of their typing, and they're searchable by Seaford, extending and also going into guard dragon plays. 2 copies of Gateway Dragon. This card enables you to special summon itself and special summon another dark level 4 monster from your hand to the field. Gets you extra body and board. This card is not a hard once per turn, so using it with cards like Sarvuja, getting an extra monster in the field. Very good. 1 copy of Dragon Rotar. This is the baby dragon of the deck. When it's special summoned, you select a monster in the field and discard a card and add a monster from your deck to your hand with the same type and attribute of that target with a different name. 1 copy of Chaos Dragon Levianeer. Not only can Brotar search it out from your deck, but what it does is special summon itself from the hand by banishing 3 dark monsters. Sends a card from the opponent's hand back to the deck, and it also, if you banish a mixture of light and dark monsters, it can destroy up to 2 cards on the field. Pretty good card. Keep in mind, if you use its effect, it cannot attack for the turn. Tempest Dragon Rule of Storms banishes 2 dragon monsters from your grave, special summoning itself to the field for an extra body. And of course, This is a Dragon Link deck profile, so we have to take advantage of the Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. So far, we've not encountered the Errata in the TCG, but what this card does, if once per turn, it can special summon a dragon monster from the graveyard to the field, extending your plays. This is also not a hard once per turn. One copy of Galactic Spiral Dragon. This is your tech card of choice. It replaces this Trudeau. It special summons itself from the grave, and it can turn all face-up monsters on your side of the field to level 8, allowing you to go into rank 8 Exceed summons. 3 copies of Quick Launch, the best extender in the deck. It's literally 3 extra copies of your other Rokket monsters. Feel free to activate as much of these as possible in a turn, so you can attack. However, you can still go into synchro summoning or, using them to link off. 2 copies of Boot Sector Launch. This card gets you to special summon 2 Rokket monsters in defense mode to your side of the field, or you can special up to the difference of monsters between you and your opponent from the graveyard. Basically a soul charge in a field spell. Broken. 1 copy of Dragon Shrine, the 1 copy of Foolish Burial, and the 1 copy of Dragon's Ravine. This is searchable with Romulus. All of these cards have the effect of discarding a monster from the deck to the graveyard, enabling you to go into your combos and searching for a Rokket with Absorouter Dragon. Copies of War Legacy Guard Dragon. When this card is activated, you can either target a level 4 or lower dragon monster, add it to your hand, or special summon it to the field. It also allows you to move monsters in different zones, get them to point to arrows so you can get your Guard Dragon combo started. Two copies of Call by the Grave. This card allows you to target 1 monster in your opponent's graveyard, banish it, and if you do until the end of the next turn, its effects are negated, as well as the activated effects and effects on the field of monsters with that same original name. 2 copies of Cosmic Cyclone. I love this card, can't seem to cut it. It basically is a safety net against cards like There Can Only Be One, and of course the dreaded Mystic Mine. I mean, it's really good to have a natural out in your deck for those type of cards. 3 copies of Infinite Impermanence. This card is a hand trap. You can activate it from your hand if you have no cards on the field, and also if you set it and activate it, monsters in the same column, not only their effects are negated, but also the spell and trap cards behind them. This card is really good, and I put it at 3 because having an extra negate along with your Laurel Savage Dragon is key to winning duels. So my Sunstriker Dragon, a Link 1 monster, and this allows you to get your Boot Sector Launch from the deck to the hand, and also has the effect of destroying a card in the field to getting back a Rokket from your grave to hand. Very good card, and I see some people using 3. I think 2 is enough. The extra deck is already tight already as is. Copy of Guard Dragon LP, 1 copy of Guard Dragon Pisty, and both of these cards are really amazing. This is why it's Dragon Link. Okay, so these cards allow you to extend and go into Burrow Sword, get you a whole bunch of monsters on your turn, and overwhelm your opponent. Copy of Dragonian Unite Romulus. This card allows you to fix your hand by getting the field spell Dragon's Ravine, and by discarding a card you get to discard another dragon from the deck. Very key opening move if you want to extend and go for game. And copy of Herdic Seal of Heavenly Spheres. This card is great for disrupting your opponent's turn by recurring a card in the field to their hand, and because it's a cost, it goes to the graveyard and you can special summon any dragon monster from your deck to the field. 1 copy of the Lindrus Dragon and 1 copy of the Quadboreal Dragon. These 2 work really well together, and Quadboreal's effect, if you discard a card from your hand and you can destroy a monster in the field, but if it's a link monster, you get the special summon rockets from your graveyard, equivalent to the link arrows of the monster destroyed. This is a really amazing play. It can devastate your opponent if it's resolved. 1 copy, Surgical Skull Dread. It fixes hands, allows you to draw into extenders. 1 copy, Unchained Abomination. Now this card is pretty insane. Has the potential to destroy up to 3 cards per turn. A lot of people are sleeping on this card. Very powerful and highly underrated. The Boreal Sword Dragon. This card is the boss monster of the deck. It is an unstoppable, unrelenting force of destruction. It can basically run over almost any monster in the game. It is your power play. 1 copy, number 38, Hope Harbinger, Dragon Titanic Galaxy. Not only does it have a full protection ability, but it also has a powerful negate effect as well. A really great opening move if you leave Rokket Tracer's effect for last. 1 copy of Dingirsu, the Orcas of the Evening Star. When it's special summoned, you can send a card on the field to the graveyard. Also, it has an amazing protection ability to protect your other monsters by removing a material from it. I played the 1 Boreal Load Savage Dragon, a level 8 Synchro monster. It's an Omni Negate, so you can negate anything. When it's Synchro Summoned, you can equip another Link monster from the grave to it. It not only gains half the attack of that Link monster, but it also negates equivalent to the arrows on that Link monster as well. 1 copy of the Draco Berserker of the Tenyi. It has a quick effect, whereas if your opponent activates a monster effect, you can choose to banish it. Not only that, if it destroys an effect monster, it gains the attack, and it can swing again with a huge arm. Also, the attack gain is permanent. Hope you enjoyed. Quick reminder, we will be entering CMO's Crush Card Cups and other online tournaments as well. All will be posted right here on this channel. If you like the content, please like, subscribe, and comment down below. And remember to wash your hands and stay safe.